Josh Clinton, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Digging in, Edgar Silva, and
Leading
we are
off
ready
the
for some
afternoon for
daytime
the Dodgers,
baseball.
The second baseman.
Here comes the first
Number
pitch.
5.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's one down now. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He's hitting over 330 on the season. And when you think about that, that's basically one hit every third at bat. That's the type of guy you want in your lineup because you know every day he's going to come ready and he's going to produce.
Now in the box, Eric Hosmer. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
First pitch of the at bat. Check swing called strike 0-1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box now, Franklin McNamara. And a ball 1-0. The average for him sitting at .312 on the season. And even 20 home runs and 67 runs batted in. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-1 home. Grounded slowly to the left side. Hits. Comes up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Adrian Castro will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Stepping in, Jesse Pitts,
And
having a very nice year, currently second in the
fielder,
American League in batting
Jesse
average entering play.
Pitts.
Guy does a lot of different things in the ball field. Not only has this guy been a hit machine all year, but he also leads the league in runs scored right now. So you have to give credit to the guys behind him who are driving him in as he's been getting on all season long.
Ball one to start the at-bat. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Now at the plate, Connor Pitts. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Pitts makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Good battle. Count remains full. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rixey is after it. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
No left fielder.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Pitts, the runner at second with 1 away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle. Kroger is there on to first, and there were 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Boof Bobo, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fouled away. The set and the 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field, base hit, and they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
Now batting, John Pitts, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
This guy's got a big shot at the Triple Crown. He's leading in 2 of the 3 categories and top 5 in home runs, so that's where he needs to pick it up.
Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. First offering on its way. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Now a throw over, back in standing. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. The 1-0 home. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Ready now, Danny Duffy. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Now at the plate, Frankie Gunn. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Bases are empty. One man out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a grinder of an at-bat has a positive result.
That's all you're trying to do. Sometimes they're not all going to be beautiful. Sometimes you got to take it deep in the count, stick your nose in there and survive.
Standing in now, Emmett Kroger, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Keith Rixey, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He'll enter play here at 304. 13 home runs and 60 runs batted in. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pitts will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom of the second. The Rays lead it 1-0. So digging in now, John Pitts coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Snare looking up, And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Number 43 on the year for him as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
In now, Jeff Pitts.
Shortstop.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense.
The third baseman.
Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Sammy Pitts. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First pitch of the at bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 1 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Gunn giving chase. Around first, he's digging for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Walter Iwasi.
Into the box now, Walter Iwasi. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. A throw behind the runner at second. Runner's back. Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. Left side, but well foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Lays off 2-2 now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH. Pitts leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in, Brady Day comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Day stands at 6'4" tall. Bats left. Throws right. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
The 0-2 delivery. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Rays have opened this up to 5-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Stepping into the box, Jesse Pitts, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. Here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping up now, Connor Pitts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode a lot.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Pickoff move to second. Don't want to forget about him. 1 out and a runner on second base.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
High in the air out to center field. Rixey is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Dave Quinones enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Jeremy Pitts will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. 2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. Boof Bobo would be next. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 31 for him on the season, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Into the box now, Boof Bobo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Very high, 2-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. We've played 2 full. The Rays are out in front, 7-0. At the plate, Rex Snare. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Pitts arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 1st out.
Ornelas.
In now, Corey Ornelas is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, the second baseman, Edgar.
Next up for Los Angeles, Edgar Silva. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The second for one, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Dodgers go down quietly. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Riding in, John Pitts. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Still 1-2. The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, one away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Standing in now, Jeff Pitts. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Sammy Pitts. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here's the 0-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. But they're still in control 7-0. Next for the Dodgers, Eric Hosmer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Eric Hosmer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Low for ball 1. One and 1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Swung on but fouled off to the left.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And this will be fouled away. Just hung in there on that one.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So coming to the plate, Franklin McNamara. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
This one's down to third. To his right, hits. In time to first, and there are two away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Danny Duffy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1. No runs, just one hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Ready on 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Walter Uwasi. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a line drive. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
In now, Brady Day, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Set to deliver the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
The 0-2 delivery.
That's the ball.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Into the box now, Jesse Pitts, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home, and not in time as the run scores.
Yeah, they've already pushed 8 runs across, and it's still early. I'm not sure what the answer is. At this point, you might just consider leaving the pitcher out there. You don't want to waste your bullpen in a game like this. Then again, it's early, so you don't want to throw in the towel either.
Ready for another shot now. Connor Pitts, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now a move over to first.
Hey.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. 8 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the fans don't like this at all. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think
now
we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Standing in now, Jeremy Pitts. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Into right field, that's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Stepping in now, Boof Bobo, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And he lays off for ball 1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
In now, John Pitts. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We played 4 full. It's the Rays 9 and the Dodgers nothing. Digging in to try it again, Frankie Gunn. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting,
A look at our line score here through the first four, and as we've mentioned, just one hit for these guys this afternoon. At the plate, Emmett Kroger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 1-0 is taken for ball two.
No strike.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Ball even at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Keith Rixey will be next. The 3-2 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
There's ball four.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, Keith.
Digging in the switch hitter, Keith Rixey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-0. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rays 9 and the Dodgers nothing. Ready for another chance? Jeff Pitts. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB. I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pound in the zone late.
Into the box now, Sammy Pitts.
That's a ball.
Lays off 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count. The pitch stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will bang up against the wall. Pitts rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Standing in now, Walter Uwasi, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Line drive to center field. Rixey is right there, one down. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
Now batting, first baseman, Brady Day.
Into the box now, Brady Day. First pitch of the at-bat. Nope, and he takes ball one. Pitts, the runner at second. With one away. The 1-0 delivery. There's ball two as the slider dips below the zone.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Line hard to center field. Rixey is there, two gone.
The center fielder, number 7, Jesse Pitts.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jesse Pitts. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Line towards center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Now to the plate, Rex Snare. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box, Corey Ornelas. He drew a walk his first time up. Pitch on the way. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pitts is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Edgar Silva. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Line drive to center field. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So stepping in, Eric Hosmer. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1 left for L.A. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Theodore Tipton gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready once again. Connor hits
for the Rays. The second baseman, Connor Pitt.
First offering on its way. In there for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
And he fouls this one off. Fly ball into straightaway left. Snare moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Standing in, Jeremy Pitts. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. From the stretch. Yanked hard but foul to the right. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Count still full, 3-2. Another full count offering on its way. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he could really hurt you.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Boof Bobo. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Hits a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball called for strike 2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
The right fielder, number 31.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Stepping in now, John Pitts. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball well outside.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Snare moves over. And the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa, but they're still in front 10-0. Back here on the show. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Settling in now, Franklin McNamara.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. Popped up. Knee high, he barehands it. It's there, he got him. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Danny Duffy. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First pitch coming, here it is. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Pulled toward right center field. Pitts on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The right fielder, number
now
3.
at the plate, Frankie Gunn. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Hits, racing back, leaps, and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow. Another look out in right field as he ends the inning by taking away a home run. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Digging in now, Jeff Pitts. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
The shortstop, Jeff Pitts.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
And that misses, ball 1. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. That misses, 2-0. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The 2-1 home. Seared down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. That's popped up. But this will land untouched. Another try at 2-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Third baseman, number 3, Sammy Pitts.
Now at the plate, Sammy Pitts. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. Looped out toward third. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the designated
digging
hitter,
in once again, Walter Iwasi. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 2 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Gunn is in pursuit, running hard. He's digging for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Brady.
You could see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have gotten lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Into the box, Brady Day, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Standing in, Emmett Kroger. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. This is line to left. Pitts is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Keith Rixey, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Pitts. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Rex Snare. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. This is foul right side. Line to the right side, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Dodgers down in order. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Jesse Pitts. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. The 1-2 misses inside off the plate.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
A full count to the Rays center fielder. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's out number 1.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Striding into the box, Connor Pitts. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. A high fastball is in there.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. So striding forward now, Jeremy Pitts. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Now batting, catcher, Boof Bobo.
Standing in now, Boof Bobo, swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gun coming on, but this will land untouched.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We've played 8 full. It's the Rays 11 and the Dodgers nothing. At the plate, Corey Ornelas starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Edgar Silva. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Hey, D-Row, that's a one-out single right there. And, hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention a little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer, is in. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Silva leads off first with 1 away. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Franklin McNamara. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First offering on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
A runner on first with 2 away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. Tampa Bay get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Josh Clinton records the victory, his 13th of the year, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Adrian Castro permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For the victorious Rays, 11 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.